Hi kids, how are you? So today we are going to continue talking about the earth. So we'll talk about safety measures that are things that we need to do in case we have an earthquake. Of course, here in Brazil we don't have an earthquake, so these measures are not necessary for us. But it's good to know in case you are in other countries and an earthquake happens. Yes? And after that, we'll talk about the hydrosphere, that's the water in the planet, and I'll give you the activities. Okay? So, I think it's in the page 42 or 43. It's because it's not showing for me, but it's the safety measures. So, I'll read the text and then we have the 5 questions that you need to put the options. Okay, so exercise 1. Earthquakes are movements of the crust of the earth that are caused by internal forces. According to the plate tectonics theory, when internal plates collide, pull apart, or slide over each other, the result is usually an earthquake. Earthquakes can change the landscape of an area in minutes. When these phenomena occur on land, they can destroy buildings and cause avalanches, for example. When they occur under the ocean floor, they can cause tsunamis, such as the one that hit several countries on the coast of the Indian Ocean in 2004. Every year, seismographs register more than 1 million earthquakes shaking the surface of our planet in all continents. As a natural disaster, earthquakes cannot be precisely predicted, and that's why they usually cause so much destruction. So because it's a natural disaster, we have technology, but it's not precisely, so sometimes it just happens without we knowing it. So that's why it causes so much destruction. So, what's the study of the formation and movement of the large plates of rock under the surface of the earth? It's the plate tectonics theory. What are the very large waves usually caused by earthquakes? Tsunamis. Number 3. What's the instrument that record and measure the strength of earthquakes? Seismographs. What are the large amounts of land, rocks, mud, snow, and etc. that fall down a mountain? An avalanche. And what's the thick outer layer of the earth? It's the crust. Okay, let me show you here. I think we did it yesterday. It's not showing. Okay, there we go. Okay. And then we have the pictures, the exercise number 2. We have the pictures that are showing the safety measure and we need to number it. So, alternatively, lie down next to an interior wall. Don't stay close to shelves or other objects that may fall on you. Which picture is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 6? Number 3, okay. If you are at the beach, protect yourself from a tsunami by moving to a higher ground. Number 6. If you are outside, stay away from buildings, street lamps, and electrical wires. What picture is that? Number 4. Don't stay close to windows and outside walls. Number 1. When the earthquake is over, ask an adult to help you turn off the gas, water, and electricity. Try to put out any fire. Number 5. Protect yourself under a strong table or desk. Number 2. Okay, easy, yeah? So I'll show you here. Three, 6, 4, 1, 5, 2. Okay. And then now we have the hydrosphere. So I'll read the text about hydrosphere. Sorry, I know it's boring, but we have many texts here. The hydrosphere is all the water on the earth. In nature, water can be found in solid, liquid, or gas states. Water covers more than 70% of the Earth's surface. Almost all this water is found in the oceans and seas. A small amount of water is found in solid form, as snow and ice, in the polar regions and on mountains. A much smaller amount of water is found on land in liquid form, as rivers, lakes, and groundwater. Some water is also found in the atmosphere as water vapor, a gas. There are 2 basic types of water. The first is still water, which contains a large amount of salt. And the second is fresh water, which is found on land and contains small amounts of salt. So then we have the solid, liquid, and gas. What are the 3 states in which we can find water on our planet? Solid, liquid, and gas. Okay. Where can most of the water on Earth be found? In seas and oceans. Can we drink the water from the seas and oceans? No. Why? Because they're salt. Yes? A lot of salt. Ugh. Considering the uses we make of fresh water and how much of water is available on our planet, what do you think we should do with bodies of fresh water such as rivers and lakes? So this is personal, but we have little water and we use it in a wrong way. Yes, so what should we do with it? We should preserve it. Yes. And then it takes us to the next part of our lesson, that is the hydrosphere is in danger because there are a lot of garbage and pollution in the water. So see this picture here, this horrible picture. Yes, a lot of trash in the water. Unfortunately, modern human activities have made a significant impact on the hydrosphere. Water pollution, damming of rivers, drainage of wetlands, and irrigation, among other actions, have put a lot of pressure on the existing freshwater system of our planet. The discharge of toxic chemicals and other industrial and domestic wastes has also drastically affected the quality of the water of streams and rivers all over the world. So it's not only the trash, but see, we have, for example, the Tietê River in São Paulo. We have Marginal Tietê. The river is not like this. The river is like this, yes? But we've made this, so because of that the river can't follow it flow. So that's why we have, when it rains a lot, we have overflowing of the rivers. Yes, because we have the river and then it's concrete, so the water can't enter the soil, so it overflows. And then we have the river is dirty because of the polluted water that we put there because of the drainage of our houses where we poop. And also the industry, they drop the toxic elements. And then we have the farms, for example, we have the pesticides that are in the soil, and the soil that contaminates the water. So all of this makes the water toxic and polluted. And what's being polluted is not only the fresh water, that's the river, yes, but because we have the rivers, as we saw in the text, the rivers are the part of water that are the smaller, that has fresh water. And then we have the oceans that is salty, but the water from the rivers go to the oceans anyway, yeah, so it's polluting everything. So the hydrosphere is in danger. And then think of the area where we live. Is its hydrosphere affected by any of the problems mentioned in the text? Here in Mogi we have the Tietê River. Is it affected by any of this? I live here in Rodeio. Yes, and people throw sofas in the water. Come on. Yes? What can be done to reduce the negative impact of human action on the hydrosphere? What do you think? Recycling is one thing. Yes? Remember we talked about the toilet. Yes? That does not use it with water in some places, about that woman that has a house that is all nature, yes, and that she makes I compost with her own poop, yes, so it's a way. Yes, and but especially the industry, yes, because we civil people, we regular people in our houses, we pollute the water somehow, but especially the industries, yes, they pollute the water even more, and they use even more water than we do. Okay, so and then we finished talking about hydrosphere and about the, so far I'll stop talking about the earth. I will give you some activities, and then tomorrow I'll go back to the book, and then I'll give you some book activities. Okay, so let's go. I have here some activities with the present and the simple present and the present continuous. Okay, so I gave you some activities with the verb to be, so now I'll give you some other activities. So the first one is this. You have the verb, this is the present, yes. This is the present simple, and then you have only to complete. So remember when we have he, she, it, that we need to put the s in the verb, yes. So he doesn't work and he works, yes. So you complete this, and here you do the negative or interrogative. So affirmative with these verbs here, and here interrogative and negative. In the other exercise is almost the same, but see, you have to put the short answers. So remember, do you like? Yes, I do. So this is the short answer, no. Do you like pizza? Yes, I like pizza. Do you like pizza? Yes, I do. Short answer. And here you complete the interrogative with do or does. That's it. And then I will complicate a little bit and give you an activity with present simple and present continuous. Remember, the present simple we use for actions we do generally. So I study at Raízes. And then the present continuous or progressive we use for actions we are doing now. So we are studying at home now. Yeah, so to be and the verb with ing. And then look, I have this exercise here that is the present simple versus the present continuous. So you need to read, there is an explanation here of this, what I just said, when we use the present simple and how it works, and the present continuous and how it works. And then you have to complete this conversation, the sentences here, yes, 20 sentences with the present simple or the present continuous. And the verbs are in the parentheses, yes? So you need to read to know, for example, don't talk so loudly. I don't talk, or I am not talking. Yeah? And the other one is the same thing. Present, simple or progressive, and then you have more 20 sentences to complete. So you have 40 sentences to think if it's continuous or simple, and you have 2 activities to work with only the present simple. Okay? So that's it for today. Tomorrow we talk more about the planet Earth. See you, take care, wash your hands, bebecitos, bye bye.